Hi friends. I'm gonna try to get this posted for. I normally post on Mondays, and I wasn't able to post on Mondays, so I'm going for, if I get this video finished, I will post this Wednesday, or if not Wednesday, as soon as possible. Basically, so in general, I'm off my schedule because I still have a lot of brain fog and, watching my other cat. I'm still dealing with the fallout of my older cat passing from probably terminal illness. And it's just been, I'm not even going to say that it's been difficult to focus. I guess that's it. But I wanted to get this out. I feel like I'm behind because this came yesterday in the mail. I have unwrapped it, looked at it, and it's the, I don't know if I said what I'm talking about. It's the lantern deck. The land deck. Out of two decks, there's a land deck and a sea deck, and they are shipping separately, so this is only a review of the land deck. It is, I heard recently that gilding is only the term used when it's gold, but it is gilded or edged, or but I don't really know how to describe the color. Other people will do a flip through and an analysis and everything. I'm just going to give like a general summary of my immediate thoughts. There is like a little bit of scuffing on the gilding, and I get a little bit nervous putting gilded cards back in the box. This is a top-down box, so for me personally, accessibility-wise, because I do comment on accessibility of tarot cards, but or Oracle, and this is the Lantern Oracle, New England Folk Oracle. It is accessible to me because I can like kind of just drop the cards back in the box in one go, and so I do like top-down boxes. I think they are like, if you were to like travel with one, you probably would need like a rubber band or something, because I feel like people have said that like the top down boxes can open in a bag. I don't know, I haven't done that, like traveling to like a festival or like a friend's house with my cards. I haven't done that. The box is beautiful. It has like watercolor illustrations on three sides of, one side is brooms, one side is purple flowers. I don't think it's lilacs, but I'm not sure like what exact flower it is, but purple flowers. And the front is of course a lantern. And I'm really like, because of this whole thing, sorry, I have to, I only have my phone and I don't have the best, like, setup to do a flip through, so sorry if I'm going in and out of focus or anything. But, anyway, I love it. So I am not like originally from New England, and it's like people are always reminding me, and people really know that I have been told by people from where I'm from that now I have a New England or Boston accent, but that's only like random strangers and stuff. But I do live in New England. And I've lived in New England since I was like 12-ish, like and or maybe 11, I don't know, 11, 12. Anyway, So I've lived in New England. I keep moving north, although I think I'm staying. Then I thought about maybe moving like one state south, but I don't think that's necessarily gonna happen. In any case, on my channel, I like to be visible because it's like a, my channel is openly for neurodivergent people, and I want to be visible because it was a big challenge for me. For 10 years, I didn't start a YouTube because I wasn't ready to be visible, and so like the being visible is intentional. And I know it makes people turn off the video. I know it does, but that's okay. And anyway, but I was getting to the part where I have lived in New England since I was, whatever, like middle school. And, but I always, it's very noticeable to me that I'm not really, a native, I guess. I'm always getting, my accent and my pronunciation of stuff corrected and stuff. So I don't pronounce anything correct here. I don't know how people do that. So I don't have that natively. I don't have that accent. So but anyway, I just want to say I've lived here a long time. Even just where I live right now, I've lived here a long time, almost 16 years. And I just wanted to say, this deck feels like home. I have this whole thing where I want to be able to do regional readings for the whole local situation. And so the easiest way for that is getting playing cards of different regions, but I do have a few tarot decks that are also regional. And so this helps also because now it's a set of the land and the sea deck, but the land deck is the one available right now. I got it yesterday, and we did the Kickstarter, and then after everyone in the Kickstarter has their decks, which I guess would be after the second deck gets to us. The second deck is at the printer right now. But I get at some point in the future after the Kickstarter, it will definitely be in the I believe it will be in the La Panther store. And they did the Southern Gothic oracles. It's a set of 3. I have 2. I've also lived, when I was much younger, I've lived up and down. I'll just say, I've lived up and down the East Coast. The most time I've spent, actually now that I'm getting older, the most time I've spent is in Boston. It's the longest I've ever lived in one place. So I just want to say, this deck feels like home. It will definitely go in my, regional, political readings. There are, sets of, they are categories of cards. So there's, cryptids, flora, fauna, archetypes, I think, and then artifacts, which is objects, and creatures, cryptids, and spirits, I think. And it's 6 categories. They're not all equal in number. There's one with 5, there's one with 6, there's one with 7. And she says in the guidebook it was really, really hard to narrow this down. And we know that because we were following the process a little bit on the Kickstarter. And I know she was like, I kind of want extra cards. Like, I don't really know what to do. Like, I have to pick things. And that was a lot of the process of making these 2 decks. And I don't know, since I don't have it in front of me, I don't know the categories of the C deck, but I am really looking forward to it because I need like lighthouses in my life. I'm sure there's going to be like at least one lighthouse, even though it's the lantern deck. And I don't know, but like, even though like people are always like, you're not really from here. I'm like, I know, like, I am not really from here. I know that. But that being said, this deck feels like home because New England has been my home. Anyway, so I apologize that I just don't have the right setup to do like a flip through of this. It's definitely going to fit in my collection of location decks, which is a whole other thing, the fact that I have to say, like, I have a whole collection of location decks. I know I'm unhinged, okay? I know I'm unhinged. I know I look unhinged. I know it all. Like, I'm aware, but I'm still, putting out content when I'm able. But anyway, I don't know. So this deck, my main feeling is that this deck just it feels like home. There's only like a few cards where I would be like, oh, that's not really my experience. And it just feels like, the sense of place is amazing. And also, I want to say, like, so in the guidebook, you get like a page of the folklore before the image. Then you get the image. There's keywords. There's a meaning, and it is an oracle deck, but there is a reversed meaning, and it explains like how to read cards in reverse. And personally, I don't know. I think, like, for my purpose, for what I would use this for, because I want to know for real, like, the political situation sometimes. That's why I have location decks, although they're also, like, full of nature and it's great and everything. Another thing I haven't mentioned yet is it is watercolor. And I love watercolor. Most of the time, if it's watercolor, it's coming to me. That's just, like, really my favorite. It's gorgeous. It's saturated, in my estimation, because, like, I don't know, the watercolor effect is just really effective on it. And other people who are more, have dexterous hands will be able to do a flip through of this. And but I just wanted to give my thoughts. I've looked at all the cards. I've looked at the guide. Is there anything else I'm missing? Oh, I don't know if I mentioned the guidebook is in color. But the most content is dedicated, like, there's a full page of folklore for each included card. So, similar, well, I don't know, I don't have, like, I do sort of have the Southern Gothic oracles around here. They're, like, somewhere in here. But I don't know, like, quite how the guidebooks are different. But they are, like, also, they are all folklore decks. And so the focus is on folklore of the area. I don't know, but it feels like home, and it feels like, honestly, it feels grounding. And I don't get that feeling from, like, every oracle, because, like, some of them are just, like, so flighty, so happy. Like, I don't read with that many oracles because, I don't know. I like light tarot decks, which is, I've talked a lot about how the gentle tarot is my favorite tarot deck. It's my top tarot deck. But, so it's not that it's just that, like, sometimes it feels like so, like, forced positivity in an oracle deck that I feel, like, ungrounded if I were to rely on oracle cards. I don't know. It's just like there's kind of like a standard that they're like a little bit floaty. It's just like that's how my energy interacts with most oracle decks. And I don't usually like combine, like I don't really do pairings in my practice. It's like when I do a reading for friends, what I do is a few cards from a bunch of decks, but that's not really the same as like, does this pair well with something that I would use at the same time? So I just like, I don't have that stuff to show, but other people will. And I hope this is helpful to somebody. I'm just rambling at this point. I think I made all the points that I wanted to make. I know it's just a video of me rambling about the deck, but I really, really feel like it's homey, it's grounded. I don't get like a super floaty like feeling from it, like where it's just like abundance, I'm so happy. Like that's my experience of like a lot of oracle decks. And I'm happy to say that, like, this is something that I think I will keep in rotation because, like, it doesn't give me that feeling where I feel like it's so much that it's ungrounded. It's a very grounded oracle. I don't get that feeling from a lot of them. So I think this will definitely be in rotation. And, like, I'll do another video, definitely, when the C deck arrives. But I just want to say, like, kudos to Laura Tempest, and Stacy at La Panthère. Like, they're incredible. I am always like, how can I support? And yeah, I just like, it's great. This deck feels like home. Like, honestly, that's what I wanted to say. That's the main reason I wanted to make a video. So, I hope this is helpful. I hope, I also, like, another reason I don't really want to, like, show decks. Like, it's hard for me physically. Like, my hands I'm not that dexterous. But I don't want anyone to be like, oh, I have to, like, go and buy, like, another deck. So my videos are, like, rambles about a lot of different topics. Tarot and my own spiritual practice. And I have other things that I would love to post this week. I don't know if they'll all get posted. I just don't know. There's a lot going, like, I've made my life really quiet after this whole incident with my cat, but there's still a lot going on, like, mentally, so I'm not I don't know. I want to be, like, honest that I have other videos planned, and I really wanted to get this one out first because some reviews are coming in, and I felt a little bit, like, behind because I got the deck yesterday. Well, right now when I'm filming, it's Tuesday. I got the deck Monday. This will be coming out, hopefully Wednesday, if I can get it uploaded and everything. So I got I'm trying to get this video out as soon as possible, and it does give me the feeling that I'm behind. But it's a great deck. It should be available in the La Panthère store after the Kickstarter. At least if it's like the other folklore decks they've done. This is kind of their specialty, and they are amazing. I just love them. I love La Panthère, and I just always want to be telling people what they're up to, and having people patronize them, and never had a bad experience. And I've supported, I don't know how many Kickstarters, but at this point more than one Kickstarter for them. And I just only have good things to say. So I hope this is helpful, and I'm going to end it here, and then I'm going to try to get this uploaded. Yep. Okay. Well, and also, welcome all subscribers, and, no matter what video of mine draws you in, and, I'm trying to be on track. I definitely, in terms of grief, it's still active. It's not horrible or anything, but it's just like brain fog, and I'm doing my best. If you like this kind of content, I don't like asking, but you know what to do with all the buttons if you appreciate this content, and I'll try to get this uploaded for tomorrow.